Yes, you're right. Today has taken a fair amount of organising. We had 8 entrants. They've certainly got a fair bit out of today. The judges have been fairly impressed with the actual growth of the sheep, the wool quality. A lot of these flocks have had up to 8 inches of summer rain on them, and they've still held up nice and wide in the wool. So for the fleece structure to hold up in those sort of conditions has been outstanding for all competitors. Yeah, we've had a big day. We've started off not far out of Traralgon, ended up down at Yarram, and now not far out of Bairnsdale. So we've spent a fair bit of time on the bus, and we've certainly used that to our advantage in telling stories and all those sort of things.
I think it went very well. I think considering it's a long time since we've tried a Victorian flock competition, and it's going to take a bit to get a lot of interest and to get it going, but I think this morning probably it was a bit disappointing. Wasn't that many around, but as the day went on there's quite a lot turned up, and I think most of them will be pretty pleased with what they saw. There's a number of very good flocks, very well looked after, and a whole lot of different genetic approaches to a lot of them, which and all achieving something, what they want. Yeah, so it's pretty encouraging. Yeah.
For judging purposes, it was very challenging. A great variety of different types of merinos grown under different environments and with different stocking rates and different shearings, and all those put together did make it very difficult. However, there were 3 or 4 outstanding flocks, and when we had a look at the scores at the finish, I think the top 4 were very close. The scoring was very close, and very good quality sheep. Well, the flock that we ended up giving 3rd place to, they were the heaviest cutting sheep in the competition. They really heavy, medium wool sheep, and they would cut a lot of wool. And then the flock we gave 2nd, they wouldn't have cut as much wool, but they had very, very good carcasses, and with a dual purpose sheep we do have to look at the carcass nowadays, and they had magnificent carcasses on them. The flock that won had a lot of sheep with outstanding wool. They were very productive, probably the 2nd heaviest cutting flock that we saw, and with a good body on them as well. So they were an overall very good quality sheep. But as I said at the start, there's very little difference between the first 3 or 4 flocks. Well, they're a dedicated bunch down here, and the quality certainly shows. So I think they ought to be very proud of what they've produced and what we've come to see today. It was a great day. I think everyone learnt something from going around to the different flocks, looking at different types of sheep and different production systems. I think everyone enjoyed it very much.
Thanks very much to the judges for giving their time and coming down and going around to all the farms. I'm sure they saw some pretty handy sheep. Thanks to all the sponsors, been terrific. I'm into all these sort of things, comparing our sheep against everybody else's sheep. You can learn a lot. You might only pick a couple of things up, but it could be really good on improving your sheep. I'm interested in weather trials and things like that, so it's really good. Thanks for Scott and working on the farm with me. It's terrific help. Thanks to Kay for opening the purse strings sometimes when I go a bit silly buying rams and things like that. But anyway, in the long run, I think it pays off. I love breeding merino sheep. I think they're just terrific. I've done it all my life, know nothing else, so it's really good. I'm a bit embarrassed about this, but anyway, it's terrific to have this bestowed upon us, so thanks very much. It's terrific, thank you.